Okay, guys, thanks for checking in again. Right now we're working on finding listings like the Pro UR. The previous video we did, I showed you how to look for weekly and older expireds and how to download them. You may have asked, well, what do I do when I download them? Because it's in a file, right? And we also talked about how to refine them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you in this video how to download the same type of information, well, a little bit different information, down to the same level. And then after that, we're going to go in what to do when you've got that final information screened and everything in there that you need. So we're gonna do that part next. But I wanted to show you another part called absentee owners. This is a remarkable little secret, really, that's available to everybody who's a member of the National Association of Realtors and uses the RPR, Realtor Property Resource Utility. I'm guessing that they probably have videos on how to refine and download, but you know how those are. It's usually done by somebody who doesn't practice real estate, so they may not have the same understanding and understand the pieces like we do, because we're doing it all day every day, or part-time, or at least actively in some fashion, right? So let's switch over to RPR, and I'm on the residential version of that. And so what we're doing in RPR is similar to what we did in the MLS, is that we are searching for property information, and then we are downloading that data and then refining it some more, and then we're going to do something with it. We're going to put it in a letter format that we can prospect mail out to people. Okay, so the first thing, I got to keep saying right? Is we want to figure out who we want to target. What RPR allows us to do is to find absentee owners when we refine the data. Absentee owners means that the owner of the property has an address listed that's different than the property address, okay? So that might not give you everything that you need, but it's something more unique than we can get for properties that aren't listed, but that we can still pull that data through RPR, which I tell you what, I would be lost without this. I also do my CMAs in here. You know, it's just a great utility. So let's say we want to find, I'm going to use a geography that I had really good luck with before. We want to find listings in a local town in your market that are absentee owners. So for me, I'm going to use the town of Peru, New York. Oh, you know what? I gotta let you guys see what I'm doing. I gotta stop doing that. Okay, we're at RPR right here. I put in Peru, New York. It came up with 1,156 results. That's all I've done so far is Peru, New York. And over here I hit filter, and now this is the filter screen. So we're going to do public records. We're going to do single family. Lot and land I had really good luck with before. Last year I did a lot land only, and I got 93 names, and I got 9 listing responses, and I think 8 listing leads off that one list in this town. So right now, though, I'm going to do just single family. Okay, let's see what it says when we pick lot and land. Oh, it still picks the same number. Okay. So anyway, let's say we want to pick a dollar amount. Say we want anything, say 125,000 and above. Or you can put 0 and leave it blank. So that changed the results to 1,700. You know, if I took that right out, say 50,000, okay, see where it changed it a little bit more. So I'm going to do 125,000. You can pick all this lot size, bedroom counts. I'm not going to do any of that. I do want to exclude pre-foreclosure, foreclosure, and foreclosed, because honestly, those are in your market, they may be worth your time. For me, they're not worth my time. And there also haven't been a lot of them either. Occupancy, miscellaneous field, occupancy, owner occupied or absent owner. That's where the magic check mark is, right there. And that refined it to 192. You see where we're going? We're getting down to the meat. All right, update and search. Here they are, all of them, off the market. Look at that wonderfulness. So let's select them all. Okay, so that's the end of the list. Now I've got 192 selected. That's the money right there. Now I'm going to set mailing labels, export, PDF. So that would open up something that you could just throw labels in the printer and off you go. And here's even an example of what it would look like right above my head. That is not what we want to do. We want to download it to a comma separated value, to a text file that we can then edit like we did with the expireds, right? So we want the address type to be the property or the tax and billing. We want to use the tax and billing because we want it to go to that other address. We're going to get both data either way. We're going to select absentee owner again and exclude listed properties, which I found it doesn't always exclude them all, and exclude properties on do not mail list. You'd want to do that by default on all of them. And right now it's showing that we've got 190 letters that would go out based on that criteria. Okay. Now I'll mention you get, oh, now it's 4,000. It used to be you could only download 2,000 a month. Now you can do 4,000 a month for free. That means 4,000 records you can download for free that are customized to your market. Peru is in a town in our market. It's where the highest sales are, right? That's our home phone, which I thought I had turned the volume off on. Apparently not. Anyway, at least you're not hearing our voicemail. So I'm going to hit export. I apologize. You should have told me that you weren't seeing it all. So we're walking our way through a spreadsheet. Okay, so all that refining that I told you about. Here we have the owner's information. Different towns do it different ways, but you know, which is kind of annoying because you can't just use like this one block because it doesn't always have the information displayed right. But here's the property's full address, like all in one block type of thing. And then it has separate the street, city, and zip. And then the tax address, this is the one that's different than where the property is located. So this is where they live, right here. And this is where the property is over here. Those are different, so that makes them an absent owner. So what I want to do is I want to sort it by where they live, column S. Because then what I can do is ones that are nearby, like close, I won't really need to mail to. Like zip codes, like so here, there's property located in Peru and they live in Plattsburgh. Those aren't really absent owners, they're just, so those are ones that I probably won't do on this mailing because they're more still local. And I want the really out of town ones, right? And local Peru, somewhere else in Peru, is not necessarily remote. I'm going to delete those. Now, doesn't mean you have to delete them. You could still mail to them, but the likelihood of them responding to list is probably not strong because they are more local, really. What I want are the ones that are actually away. like Massachusetts and Vermont and New Jersey and military overseas and other parts of the state farther away. Those are the ones that I want to mail to. So now we've got, this list is refined further. So we've got how many names now? 31. So that's a pretty strong list, right? So we're going to save that in our expired folder up on our common network drive, right? So that is how to find the absent owners, right? We just did one town in my market, and we've got 30 really solid looking, because it's always looking, it's not actual, right? There's one here, not address not available. But some really solid 30 people that we could mail to that would give us a lot better opportunity than mailing to somebody who lived on the other side of the same town, who owns more than one property. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so that's what we covered. We covered in this one absent owners. The last video we covered expireds. And in the next video, which is probably going to be a little longer, is we're going to show you actually how to put those into a letter and something you can mail out. Okay, let's get to that video right now.